Hey, what's up, everybody? Hold on, I'm sending the link to somebody right now who wants to join us on the show. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Please make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Please and thank you very, very much. I hope y'all got y'all drinks, whatever y'all prefer, whatever your preference is. I hope you got it.
You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table. Where we chop up locally and globally, Vince vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, huh? Laugh a little, get that wine in your system for your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, think you uninvited. Bet your friends watching in the house, ain't your job parking lot before you clock it. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, huh? Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey. What's up, everybody? Come on in, come on in, come on in. What's up, all my hoodies? Oh my God, it's been so long since I didn't talk to you guys. It's been actually 1 week. Thanks to everybody who's showing up tonight. Make sure again you like and share the video. If you are new here, thank you for being new here. Thank you to all our new subscribers. We are constantly gaining subscribers every day. So I want to definitely thank all our newest subscribers and all the people who are official hoodies, the ones who are actually paying to become a member of Hood Nation. So yes, I want to thank you all. Matter of fact, let me pull up my little thing here. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. And we got official hoodie in the chat right now. Mario Echoes, what's up? What's going on? How you doing, love? Thanks for being here. And here is our special guest. Hey, honey, how are you doing?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you well. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you, but I needed it to be a little bit louder. So I'm wondering if I could I don't know, but listen, I can't be on here too long, but I really just wanted to say something really quickly. Although, you know, people feel how they feel about me and the situation with me with myself and the husband. You know, my thing is this. It is what it is. I've already taken responsibility for what I did. I'm still not about to let nobody try to railroad me and make me feel like I'm the only one that was at fault. I'm not. Okay. It was two consensual people that were involved in this. And so although I feel bad about the wife going through whatever she went through, she cannot hold me responsible for something when her husband was just as wrong. Okay, so that's my whole thing, and have me dragged into court to try to have me you know, incarcerated. And right now they're fighting for me to go to jail. They want jail time. Jail for what? Because your husband was not faithful to you. Jail for what? Because you're embarrassed and you're humiliated. Jail for what? You know what I mean? You're the one that tried to put out that pamphlet on me, and I don't know why she tried it, because she know I will write a whole book about everything. So,
girl, you will write a whole encyclopedia about everything.
Okay, quit playing with me. They already know how I get down, so I don't know why she did it. I am married now. I'm you know what I mean? Like, I don't have time for this. This is a waste of my time.
I know you are doing, like, I mean, not that you weren't doing well before, but you are like doing so well right now. I mean, you done moved on. You's a whole married woman, a whole wife right now, doing big things, opening up businesses and all stuff. You know, you already had shit going on, Miss Entrepreneur, but you know, with your businesses and things going on. And a lot of people, when I posted what I posted, and you saw what I posted on Facebook, a lot of people's like, what? This is still going? We thought this was over Like people cannot believe that we are still dealing with this shit.
Oh yeah, listen, I thought this was gonna be over. I thought it was gonna be in the past, but it's not. This keeps hunting me. It's been hunting me all this time. I just want it to go away. They will not allow this to go away. They keep on continuously with this. Like, why would y'all want to bring this back to light? I'm thinking that all this is over and it's in the past, but it's not. So that's my whole problem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I guess a lot of people, I mean, we understand what problem you have. And we kind of feel the same way. The people who, like, I done told people, you know, I done told my kids, I done told my friends, I think I'm about to be subpoenaed. I heard that I'm about to be subpoenaed, you know, to testify in court on their behalf. And I'm like, from what I hear, other people have been subpoenaed too, but they refusing. They're like, fuck that. I'm not coming. I'm not testifying on their behalf. So I'm like, I feel some type of way. Like, why the hell is the husband and wife trying to force certain people to testify on their behalf? Like, really? What the fuck do y'all want us to say?
And honestly, I'm gonna just tell you this: it's one of the people that they wanted to come and testify. Her boyfriend cheated on her, had a whole baby on her, and everything else. She didn't even do all this over her man. So why the hell is she gonna come to court to testify on your man's behalf? That don't even make sense. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's really kind of crazy. I just hate that this is going on again. Like I said, I am moving on with my life. I have no interest in that man anymore. I'm a whole married woman. I just don't have time for it. So it's really a sad situation.
That's the problem right there, Laverne. That's the problem. She don't like the fact that you moved on and that you're happy and you're content. That's the fact. She's a scorned woman. She's a scorned wife. And it's her determination right now to make sure that you are hurt. She is just trying to hurt you as badly as she can. And that's the only way she can do it. That's the only way she can do it, by trying to press charges on you and put you in jail. So that's the only way that she can do it, to get her some peace. But to me, it's like, is that really going to give you peace? Do you right now trust your husband? Do you right now think that your husband will never cheat on you again? Allegedly, he got kids on you. Do you think he will not have any more kids on you? I mean, what is this really going to do for your relationship? That's my question.
Listen, if it ain't me, it's gonna be somebody else. This man has done this constantly in the past. I'm not the first one, and I'm not gonna be the last. I just feel like now at this point, it's time to let it go. She has involved so many people, political people, you know what I mean, professional people that have businesses. These people have nothing to do with what your husband chose to do. Okay, it's crazy.
It's true. We got political people that they're trying to drag in the court. And like I said, a lot of people is like, what the fuck do we got to do with it? Just because we know her, why are we being dragged in the court? And I'm like, what kind of questions are they going to have for people like me? Like, y'all came on my show. I interviewed y'all. Your husband made a donkey ass of himself. He embarrassed y'all. Why are you pulling other people into this bullshit? Like, your husband made a donkey fool of you from the beginning, and he's still making a donkey fool of you right now, because people are looking at you, lady, like, really, drop this shit. Drop this shit and move on. Everybody else has moved on. Drop this shit and move the fuck on. You stand with your husband. He ain't out there sleeping in his car. You didn't put his ass out. Y'all still doing y'all thing. So just drop it. Like, I don't, you know, it's very weird. It's very weird. But anyway, I know that you got stuff going on. I know you really don't, we don't really want to say anything that'll like incriminate you or that will, you know, hurt the case or anything, your case or anything, or your defense or anything like that. So we're not going to ask you a lot of questions or things like that. But just update the people on what you have been up to. A lot of us know, especially the people from the O, that you married now. You happily married now. I know you had some ventures that you were getting into. Oh, I think she's on mute.
Okay, well, I am I opened up my massage place. So I have my massage and body spa where I'm doing my yoni steams, I'm doing massages, I'm doing body sculpturing and
Mhm.
things of that nature. I'm actually in the process of opening up a African braiding shop here in Oklahoma where it'll be the 24-hour braiding salon. So you
Okay.
can come in, you'll be able to get your hair braided. In about 3 hours, it'll be about 6 different people working on your head. So
Okay.
I'm really super excited about that. That'll be opening up next month. And then after that, I am opening up a recovery home for women who have gotten surgery,
Mhm.
because I do the lymphatic drainage massages and things like that for post people that get post surgery. So
Mhm.
I'm really excited about the my future and everything. Like, this is not something that I want to relive, that I want to revisit, but this is what I'm up against right now. So again, like I said, I made the mistake. I accept the responsibility. Yes, I did do what I did, but at the same time, you are still upholding your husband. You're still with your husband. So why are you trying to come after me?
Mhm.
That's my whole thing. So for me, I'm just trying to move past all of this, move on
Mhm.
with my life, and just be great. And they don't want me to be great. And
That's it.
I just feel like it's terrible. It's
That's it.
terrible.
They don't want you to be great. They don't want you to be great. It's a lesson. It's a lesson for everyone in the whole circle, in the whole, the for the people who don't know what's going on. I will be dropping the links to your books so that they can read your book. The second book, I know that was put on hold because of the trial or the court case. Do you think that book will eventually come out from where you see it at now?
Well, you know what? I am about to get off of here. I need to get my rest, but I want to say thank you so much. You always have been very transparent. You always was neutral in the whole situation. People try to accuse you of being biased and all that. I do not believe that. I believe that you went into this in the beginning with not a non-bias. You know what I mean? And you did not
Blind,
even know
child,
what was going
blind. I
on.
went in blind.
Right. And so, but once everything started coming out is when you started seeing everything that was going on and was like, no, ma'am, like this is not cool. You know what I mean? And you saw he is a narcissist. You saw that he was trying to flip everything on me. You saw how he had his wife blinded. You saw all of that. And for me, the only thing I was ever guilty of was having an affair with somebody's husband. That's it. People do it all the time. People doing it right now. It ain't gonna never stop. So it ain't gonna never stop with me. It's people right now that's preying on married men and all that. And it's married men that's preying on women. Okay. So let's keep that real. That's never gonna stop. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. My apologies to everybody, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this is not never gonna stop. This is gonna continue to go on. And I just got brought in the forefront. You know what I mean? I'm just the one that got exposed. I'm the one that all this happened to. And it is what it is. So hopefully when I go to court, the judge will see the same thing. It's sad that I have to go to court, but I'll be there next month to go to court, and I'm praying to God that they will just go ahead and whatever they go do, but they want jail time for me, and that's that.
Well, I'm praying that you don't get jail time, and you have a lot of support out here who are also praying that you don't get jail time. And again, I will drop the link to your book, so a lot of people who don't know what's going on can't find out what's going on. But book 2 did get postponed because of court, because of this case, so she didn't get the complete book 2. But hopefully, I'm hoping after it's all said and done that you can put book 2 out there, because I really think that all this included, the court and everything, should all go into book 2. But
Oh yes, my book. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Be looking forward to my friend, her husband, my man, uh, book 2. Okay, the aftermath. It will be released after we get done with court. I will be releasing the book, so you know what I mean. Stay tuned. I love y'all. I love the support. I appreciate everybody, and God bless y'all. I love y'all.
we love you too, girl. All right, good night. Take care. All right, that was kind of unexpected. I didn't know she was gonna jump on here tonight. She hit me up and she was like, "Oh, you about to go live? Let me get the link." What's up, sis Lo? How you doing?
Hey, I didn't know she was leaving that quick.
Well, she said when she first got on here, she said I can't be on here long. I think she was tending to something or something. So she saw I was live and she was like, she texted me and said, send me the link so I can jump on, but I can't stay on long. But hey, Tony Dimples, and yes, Mario, I need part 2 of that book. Book 1 was good. So I definitely need part 2 because part 2 needs to wrap up this whole saga. It really does. It really needs to wrap up everything. So yeah, Tony says she's here to support. And I believe it too, Mario. I believe Laverne will not and is not the last person that he is cheating on his wife with or going to cheat on his wife with. I mean, hey, I'm one of those people who believe a cheater is always going to be a cheater. I could be wrong, but that's just how I always felt when it came to men who cheat. Hell, women who cheat, you know. But anyway, yes, honey, Sis Lo, she wasn't not planning on being here for a long time tonight. But you know, it is Friday. It's Friday Night Live where we, you know, be on our fuck shit and we discuss a lot of different stories. And I had said that I was going to discuss, you know, what's been going on. So that's why she said, let me just jump on here real quick. But he said, I know he cheating now. I'm gonna have to inbox me, honey. Inbox me the tea. Mario, inbox me the tea. But Sis Lo, I can't believe this shit is still going on. And then I get a call, like maybe 3 days ago, 4 days ago, from an attorney saying that it's a possibility that I will be subpoenaed to go to court next month. Not October, but November. So when I say next month, I'm not talking about October, I'm talking about November. Yeah, like me and several other people in our community, in our city, are going to be subpoenaed to testify. Now, of course, you know how that goes. Sometimes people will get subpoenaed and they don't show up. Shit, I might not show up.
What you supposed to be testifying?
Because the whole thing about it is
now sometimes
we all know, and I'm not gonna get too far into it, but what we already know is that Laverne had an affair with somebody's husband.
That part, but I'm saying
I'm gonna get to it. We all know that they had an affair, right? So we all know that the woman she's just like a lot of other women who husband cheat on them, and instead of taking it out on the husband, or they might take it out on the husband, but in the end, they still stand with the husband, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the other woman, they got to do all the suffering. They got to do all the suffering. So this is basically what's going on now. Now, there are some certain things that they're accusing her of doing. There are certain things that they're accusing her of doing, and one of them, I don't remember the exact, what they call it exactly, the crime, but it's basically like okay, let me put it this way. Tony Dipple said, did you see my response to you and Rick Reed's chat about begging? No, I didn't see it. Tell me what your comment was, Tony Dipples, please. But it was basically something like okay, let's say you're in a relationship, right? Even if it's an affair, Sis Lo. Cause I ain't even gonna lie, I done some shit that I ain't too proud of today, right? Mm. We all done probably done some shit that we ain't too proud of, regardless what it is.
Not me, I'm innocent of everything.
Okay, that's why you behind bars, and you'll. That's
why you behind bars. Oh, that was cool.
Y'all probably can't see it, but she is behind bars. I'm trying to vindicate you. But
that was good.
Well, okay, so some of us have done some things in our past that we're not too proud of. And so, but regardless, I have kicked it with, I'm not gonna say no names, but we done sent pictures to each other. We done took pictures of each other. We done done stuff like that, right? So basically some stuff like that was done. And he's basically accusing her of not having permission to take pictures of him.
Okay.
Now, where do we stand? Where do us people stand as far as that? As far as the court, the trial, the case being subpoenaed, I don't know. That's why I keep asking myself, why the hell am I being subpoenaed? Why are political figures in our community being subpoenaed? Because of this bullshit. Now, if you ever been in a relationship, even if it was somebody that was off limits to you, y'all done probably sent people shit. Y'all done probably sent each other shit back and forth, back, forth and forth. Okay? I can testify to that. I done been with somebody who I probably shouldn't have been with, and we taking pictures of each other. We doing naughty shit, nasty shit like that. But now that you've been busted and disgusted and embarrassed and outed, now y'all want to accuse people of doing some shit that they didn't have permission to do. So that's basically what the whole thing is with the court case. So again, what the fuck do I have to do with that?
That's what I'm saying. What exactly are you?
Because
what is your testimony going to benefit her?
I really don't know, but that's just like the other people who are being subpoenaed. We really don't fucking know. Like, what kind of questions is they gonna ask? What they gonna ask us? But I mean, it does make sense, Tony, to why. I mean, I don't agree with what's going on, but it does make sense why she's being brought in court, because he's basically claiming this is his allegations, right? This is only his allegations, right? So she has to defend herself, basically. She has to defend herself.
I see her part. I'm not. Go ahead.
Oh, see, okay. So when she was deep into the mess with this affair, she posted certain things on social media, right? But she had certain characters over certain parts of people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's mainly what it's about. That they're accusing her of not having permission to have certain photos. That's they're accusing her. And so she has to defend herself, and it's like, hey, we was in a whole relationship. We did take photos of each other. You know, we was in a certain relationship. So yeah, that's what they're trying to say. I don't remember the exact word, the exact title of what it is that they're accusing her of. But still, when I talked to her attorney the other day, they were like, well, Tanya, and I don't want to go too far in it, but because a lot of the shit manufactured on my channel, on my YouTube show, on my videos, the interviews and everything, they're saying you might be called to the stand to testify on certain things that was said or done. And I'm like, okay, why do I need to do that when the videos are online? And so what the attorney was saying was basically, you know, we can't just go to court, or somebody just can't go to court and say, okay, we was watching the Hood Table one day and this was said. They said, no, you have to go to the source. The source probably has to be there, and the source has to be like, yes, that was me. Yes, that was him. Yes, we were having an interview. Yes, this was said. Yes, that was my channel. Yes, on this day, shit like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but it still don't make no sense to me, because I'm like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. And so I'm like, damn, do I really have to go? I know other people who are allegedly being subpoenaed too. It's probably about 10 or 15 people here in our city that's been subpoenaed, allegedly. But nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to testify on their behalf. Like, we're not being subpoenaed for her. We're being subpoenaed by the husband and wife. You see what I'm saying?
I see exactly what you're saying. I just don't understand what they stand to gain from it. That's the part I don't get.
That's what I don't understand either. That's what I don't understand either. That's what I don't understand. And it's like, okay, so if that's the case, Laverne has a very public social media. After she started doing interviews on my show, a lot of my subscribers start following her on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, stuff like that. So if that's the case, if she posted certain things on her platform, why the fuck ain't everybody who follow her being subpoenaed? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's how I feel. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Mario. She never showed anything on my platform.
I thought this was
Mario. We from the same city. We're actually, we're not strangers to each other. We're Facebook friends. All that. We Facebook friends with a lot of the same people in our city. Mm-hmm. He said all of FB, all of TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So why are certain people being targeted? That's my thing. And my thing is this, I still stand where I stand. I done told Laverne many times, like she said on here when she just jumped off, she said, I'm glad that you did try your best to be neutral. She said, because basically it's kind of hard the position I'm in right now, because I did go in blind. When I reached out to the wife and asked her to come on my show, when I found out she had a book about gaslighting, I was clueless to gaslighting. I didn't know what it was. I've heard of it before, but I didn't know, never looked it up, never knew what it was. So I'm thinking, okay, this is a lady in our community. She's an entrepreneur. She's a book writer, an author. And Sis Lo, how many people I done interviewed from my community?
A lot.
To represent their brand or to advertise their product. So that month, I was like, let me reach out to this young Black lady and interview her about her book, and also try to help her get some book sales. Not like she can do it on herself, but support her book and everything, promote it. Mm-hmm. And after that night, it just all blew up. It started blowing up during the middle of our interview when people start jumping in the chat talking about, you accusing her of this, and what about your husband? And I'm reading I'm reading the chat. Like, hold up, I'm up here sipping on my drink.
I was there because I was in the.
I was expression on my face. Everybody kept saying, "Look at Tanya's face. Look at Tanya." Girl. I'm up here reading the chat like, honey, do you see what they saying about
that was the fastest moving chat.
It was so many people in the chat. It was so many people in that chat
going at it.
And people was arguing in the chat. And I mean, names I had never seen before was dropping down in the chat. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And to make it so bad, Sis Lo, she came on here to tell us what gaslighting was and to try to tell a story of somebody who she claimed was supposed to be her friend who gaslighted her. But she really never got into the true story in the pamphlet. I'm calling it a pamphlet now. See, at first I was giving it the respect by calling it a book, but it's now a pamphlet now to me. So she never really got into, if she would have really got into the story, what was going on, once you read Laverne's book, part 1, you see who the true gaslighter is. And that wasn't Laverne. Not from my point of view. That was her husband gaslighting both of them. Mm-hmm. That's how I truly feel. And some people might feel different. If you don't know the whole story, please feel free to read the book. I will be dropping the link in the chat so that you could check out the wife's book and check out Laverne's book. And make sure you read the wife's book first and then read Laverne's book. Yes, Mario, the husband was running a game on both of them. Running a game on both of them. Still running a game. He's still, because right now, he's basically like, oh shit, I done played this up the right way. I got my wife She up here in court trying to sue this woman that I've been screwing for a year and a half, that I've been buying gifts for, paying for hotels, paying for plane tickets, bought her a ring, girl. He bought her a ring, bought her jewelry, bought her purses. I mean, all kind of shit. Ordering DoorDash for her and her kids. I mean, doing all kind of shit, right? I did all this shit, got away with all this shit for a year and a half. And now my wife still got my back.
No, but here's the thing.
So who's winning in all this? It's the husband who's winning. It's him. But go ahead, babe.
I was gonna say that basically he is angry because she married and she gone by her business. And now he trying to get back at her because he still wants to be able to have access. Remember when he said that he can get her and do both of them at the same time, and when neither one of them.
Remember that part when he said I could do both of them at the same time?
Yep, that's what I just said. And wasn't neither one of them gonna go anywhere.
That's what he said. See, now Laverne had told me that he said that, but when he said it on my show,
and then
he really said that I can have both of these bitches at the same time.
And then now that she married and he see that, well, now I can't run. I can't. I'm not controlling this anymore. Now he's angry.
But see, this all happened. But see, the court thing and all that happened way before Laverne was even engaged. Laverne been engaged and married like this year. This shit happened over a year ago when it first came out and hit the fan. So I see it as this, like, okay, I think the wife was scorned, like Tony said in the chat, that the wife, you know, they painted her out to be a crazy scorned woman. The wife is definitely scorned. And like I told Laverne, and like a lot of people agree, she can't do anything to Laverne. She can't fight her. She can talk shit about her all she wants. She can write another book if she wants, but she know how. If you know Laverne, and I don't even know her. I only been knowing her since the interview started, so I don't know her like that. Like her friends or family might know her, but just from the little bit that I do know about her, she don't back down for shit. What she say is what she say. It don't matter if she embarrasses herself. She will always tell the truth. And it's like, whatever happens, happens. So they know that that's the only way that can hurt her. That's the only get back that the wife can do, is to try to get her locked up. That's it. That's it. That's all. And this happened way before Laverne met her soon-to-be husband that she's happily married to right now. And it's just crazy because they still, it's like this revenge. It's like this revenge that the wife has to have. And anybody looking at this story, Sislo and Bro, Count Omaru, thanks for joining us. If anybody looks at this story, you have to know that it's the wife pushing this case. The husband didn't even want to shit do with it. He didn't want the shit to come out. He didn't want his wife to say shit. He didn't want his wife to write her book. He didn't want Laverne to write her book. So I truly believe that the wife is pushing this case. Like, oh, that bitch, she done slept with my husband. You know, they both have played me, but you know how it is. Some women can't leave their husbands. They can cheat on them and have kids left and right, kids all around the world, and they still will not leave their husband. But they will do everything in their power to get revenge on the female. And that's what's going on.
Hoppo Sophia.
I'm just saying.
Sophia be Hoppo be Sophia.
Who this woman?
Meanwhile, the babies keep coming.
Who this woman? I mean, it's just crazy. It's truly crazy, and I'm just like, like Karma Diva said, she said, man, this is like a disease. That what did Karma Diva say, bro? She said this is like an infection. This is like an infection that keeps coming back. She said this is
A
like
syphilis saga.
That's what she called it. She said, Carmel Diva said this is like a syphilis saga trial. She said just like syphilis or some shit like that, you think that you got that shit under control. You think it done died down. You think it done went dormant, and then boom, it's back. And she said that's how I feel about this too. Like you think it's over and done with because everything is all quiet and shit. And ain't nobody talking about it. You ain't hearing shit about it. And then boom, it comes back. Wow. Okay, so the people said, but you know what? The wife can do all that, but he is going to cheat on the wife again with another. Thank you. Of course. Especially as the wife is defending him like that. Like, oh, honey, we're going to take her to court because we don't think she should have had pictures of you. That's basically what it is. We don't think she should have had pictures of you, so we're taking her to court. Fuck all the fucking they been doing. Fuck all the abortions he done paid for. And yes, this is shit she talked about in her book and on my show, so I'm not saying nothing that we ain't already heard. Just in case for the people who don't know the whole story. But yeah, fuck all the abortions he done paid for. You know, fuck all the plane tickets and hotels and all the gifts he done bought her. Fuck all that. Babe, she shouldn't have took pictures of you. So let's sue her ass. That's basically what it is.
Let me hear that voice again.
You want to hear it again? Babe, she knew better. Like she should have never took those pictures of you. I don't know who she thinks she is. We're gonna sue her. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's it. That's all.
I don't think the people in the back heard you.
Girl, I'm telling you, it's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. I am so like, and you know, in the beginning, I tried my best. In the beginning to be so like neutral and not pull either way. But once I saw the light, especially when the wife asked me to delete her husband's interview. You asked me after everybody found out that you are taking Laverne to court and trying to sue her, you got her locked up. And then after you did all that, you're going to tell me or ask me to delete your husband's interview. Why would I do that?
Here's the part about it.
Why would I delete that footage of your husband acting a donkey after y'all press charges and trying to throw this woman in jail?
Here's more is that the more she sues, incarcerates, or whatever, the more she brings it back to the forefront that he did it. Because people forget about it and once time passes or whatever, but you keep bringing it back to the forefront. What all these, as Jocelyn from Love and Hip Hop say, shenanigans. She can't say shenanigans.
Shenanigans, yeah.
Well, all these shenanigans. Hey, Vampire Brooklyn. That's what you look like with that picture.
Lord have mercy. It's a lot of shenanigans. It's a lot of shenanigans. A lot of scandalous shit going on these days. And I said to somebody the other day, I said, if I would have known that we would be where we are today, I would have never reached out to that lady and asked her, can I interview her about her book about gaslighting? Because I had no idea what gaslighting was. And when I talked to Carmel Diva, my co-host, I said, hey, this lady from our community, you know, it's about time to interview somebody else, promote somebody else in our community. Let me reach out to this lady. She has a book about gaslighting. And I asked Karma Diva, do you know what gaslighting is? We both talking about it. And she was like, oh, I think that would be a great interview, you know, so people can learn about gaslighting. If I would have knew we would be where we are today, all going on 2 years later, I would have never reached out to her. I would have never.
I'm glad you did because it opens so many doors for you in other ways.
I
And
would have never.
this will just give you experience, honey, because later on, as you continue to grow, as you are and expand as you're expanding, oh baby, you might run through this a lot.
Child.
So just get your feet TMZ ready. That's all.
You definitely gotta have. And I'm not no big YouTuber. I don't have a big, huge following like a lot of people on here. But you definitely gotta have some tough skin when you doing commentary on anything, like things that's going on in the community, things that's going on across the world. I try not to go too far into the political shit because I'm not a political person. Okay, if you ask me who everybody in the cabinet is, I'm gonna tell you I don't fucking know. Okay, I know there's a president. I know that we got a president who everybody thinks is senile. I can tell you that.
Ask me who some of the senators are. I'm gonna say Miss Butterworth, Mr. Quaker, Mr. Kellogg's. That's the one in my cabinet. The guy, the Jolly Green Giant. You don't be thinking you talking about the cabinet in the kitchen.
honey bunches of oats.
You hear me?
With almonds, that's what's in my cabinet. Shoot, Frosty Flakes.
Tiger.
Shoot, my son love him some Rice Krispies and what's the other one? What's the one? Fruity Pebbles. That's what's in our cabinet.
And that's Fred and Barney. Toucan Sam.
I'm just so over it, sis. I'm just so over it. I'm just so over it.
I'm so sorry you going through this, but
I'm just so over it. I'm just But anyway, that's what I had about. That's about all I gotta say about that bullshit.
That's what happened.
That's what had happened. So in my Just Kimmy voice, moving right along. So, Sisla, what's going on in your neck of the woods in D-Town?
In my neck of the woods. Well, honey, yes.
You always got interesting stories for us.
Well, it's one story kind of broke my heart. Yeah, a mom and her man were found guilty of abusing her baby.
I think I might have heard about that.
Mm-hmm. That pisses me off anytime that happens.
How old was the baby?
I think he
was it 4?
So it was young. Hold on, let me see if I can get this.
Because I think I heard about something like that.
Let me see. I'll find it. Oh, here I go. I hope I ain't got to sign in with this. This is dumb.
And it was the mom and the boyfriend?
Yes.
Or was it her husband?
Hold on. Cause that one, the one I had. What was that? The name that what you call?
There's so much stuff going on with people abusing children these days. How could you just look at a child, an innocent little child that can't fight for themselves and do something like that?
Yeah.
I just can't. I'm the one who's out there like, I don't know how many fights and stuff I done broke up as a grown adult when I see stuff going on, even with kids. I'm like, what y'all doing? Are we putting your hands on each other? I'm like, and for you to put your hands on the child as a grown up.
And it's just.
It's sad.
Oh, hold on. I got the last name wrong. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay.
My, I, 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 I,
Well, why you want me to go into a different story while you looking that up, or we can wait?
Go ahead.
Okay, well, okay. So I sent y'all the link, right? About I know bro probably want to get in on this one because I really want to ask y'all how y'all feel about this. Like, okay, hold on, let me get my little screen up here so I can show what it is that we about to be discussing because y'all already know what it is we about to be discussing. The Pastor Bishop.
Oh Lord, girl.
The Pastor Bishop, y'all.
Oh, I could take you there.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the Pastor Bishop. The latest news on the Pastor Bishop. Okay, here we go. Let me get it wide.
Right, we do have some other news to get to. There has been a break in the case of the Brooklyn bishop who was robbed in the middle of a service that was being live. Police announced they've arrested 2 men in the $1 million heist, but a third suspect is still on the run right now. News 4's Miles Miller live outside court in downtown Brooklyn tonight. Miles.
Natalie, good afternoon to you. We know that those 2 men were arrested this morning. Police say those are the men they believe are responsible for the armed robbery of Pastor Lamar Whitehead in Brooklyn. It was, of course, all caught on video. It happened while he was live streaming in July. You see the video there. He's telling them it's all right. He gets down on the ground and they steal about $1 million worth of diamond jewelry, his watch, all of that. They held a gun to the head of his 8-month-old child and his wife. We were told today by police and by federal prosecutors that they've been charged with Hobbs Act robbery. That is a federal robbery statute of any kind of robbery that is in violent crime. We know that Juwan Anderson and Saquon Pollock are the 2 men who have been charged by prosecutors. They were in court today, and we know that one is being held.
First, I really want to thank God. This have been a trying time for me and my family. This was turned around from me being a victim to a villain. And today, God gave me and my family the victory.
On Thursday, September 22nd, these 3 individuals were indicted by the Eastern District of the U.S. Attorney's Office. Today, September 28th, members of the NYPD and ATF executed arrest warrants.
Pollock was ordered held because police say and prosecutors say he has a violent history. He'll be held until a bail package is put together. Anderson was released on $50,000 bond. He'll be requested to stay in this area. Prosecutors revealed in court just moments ago that plea negotiations are underway with both defendants. Again, they will return to court October 28th. Live outside the courthouse in downtown Brooklyn, I'm Miles Miller, News 4 New York.
So, I guess after hearing that and after reading the update on the story about the robbery, was we all wrong? Like, was everybody wrong about it being a setup? About it being fake?
That's yet to be seen, honestly.
And what was their names? Saquon and Icon? What the?
Oh, Lord, I didn't see that. I didn't see that. You talking about the names of the accused?
Take the pictures.
There he go.
Take the pictures.
Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
Okay, because hold on now. What did I miss? Now, did you already talk about y'all? You know what? I ain't at home yet, but let me tell you, I don't know who this STD victim is over here trying to do all this subpoena, but the devil is a lie today. But we're gonna get back to that. Anyway, take the picture.
Did he say STD subpoena?
Yeah.
You can't take him nowhere.
Well, she is an STD victim of the subpoenas.
No,
whatever that woman that did, she ought to be ashamed of herself.
Nowhere.
And then y'all gonna turn around here and try to talk about some doggone me, testify for what? And last I recall, the hood table wasn't in the bed with you and that dirty dick motherfucker. So what the hell? I said it, and I'm a rep it. Tell them to subpoena me.
You just
Oh, I
changed,
give them all they
you
can
just
stand.
changed the whole narrative.
I'll give you all you can stand because I just started. That's why. The narrative didn't start until my time. You know I'm from Fake Temple. We had midnight special services at 1:30 a.m.
Bro said the party don't start till
So I get in.
Damn right. 1:30 midnight special. I feel my shoulders getting warm, damn it. You know what time it is, sir.
You know when those shoulders get warm,
Yeah, Bishop said he said send me all the devils, the ugly devils, the skinny devils, the fat devils, the crazy devils, send them all.
I think, thank you, Mario. I believe it was an insurance fraud plot gone wrong. I
Yep,
think it was
sure
an
enough.
insurance fraud, and I think it's all gonna come out. I mean, I think that, okay, I could be wrong, but I really think that it was a setup. And I think because so much pressure is being put on the pastor,
It was take the pictures, insurance fraud.
okay, they
Exactly.
really did rob me. Oh my God. Yes, they found them. They arrested them. I'm waiting to see what them do, Saquon and Bikeon or whatever they mama named them, what they gonna say.
They gonna say take the pictures.
They gonna be like, he paid us, he promised us $50,000. Come on, it can't be that easy.
Basically, sis, he did a Jussie Smollett. Only difference is he's not gay no more.
All right, Andrew.
Yeah, because he's been delivered.
No, you know what?
Women's.
I can't. Hey, Katie, what's up, Katie Boo? But I really do believe that
you need a whole
first of all, who has $1 million? Who you a fuck ass bishop?
Nah, if I catch you,
you a fuck ass bishop in the hood who went.
I catch you with $1 million with a gun. Oh no.
You went to prison for all type of scandals. And then, just like in Ruthless, this motherfucker, while he in prison, he's all of a sudden God. And in this situation, he's all of a sudden a bishop. And so
Take the picture.
Open him a nickel and dime church with 5 members.
I know, right?
$1 million worth of jewelry.
In a storefront.
He gets robbed. And then all of a sudden, it's like, why? I still don't get why you have $1 million worth of jewelry in a church that looks like the rent is only $400.
There is a difference between a storefront and a storefront. He got a storefront, S-T-O with the apostrophe, front, not F-R-O-N-T, but F-R-U-N-T, front. He got a storefront.
Church look like the Kelly's liquor store.
Exactly, the Yak Lady off of 30th and
Kelly's, because Kelly's, that's my liquor store. You can walk up, drive through.
Oh yeah, Miss Kelly.
I love me some Kelly's.
Okay. Yeah, that's the Yak Lady.
Kelly's is one of the oldest liquor stores in Omaha, so no shit.
In Nebraska, really.
I'm just saying, your church look like not a storefront, like you said, a storefront.
Probably a storefront. Yeah, it's store, not store, store. Y'all got to say it with me, store. S-T-O.
Katie said, thank God it's Friday. This show is a light in my life. Thank you all for doing your thing. Oh, thank you, Katie.
Oh, well, you know what? Appreciate it, Miss Katie. Praise to all the white Jesuses, clear Jesus, Korean Jesus, the nigga stole Jesus, the Coney stole Jesus, and all the Jesus.
Thank you, all the Jesuses, the black Jesus,
I know that's right.
Jesus, the Puerto Rican Jesus,
the dusty Jesus, not the mustard Jesus, but the dusty Jesus.
Don't mess with my Jesus.
Sis Law, get you, bro.
Don't mess with
Take the pictures. Take the pictures.
Mess with my Jesus.
I'm getting me some Kirk. You know what? I'm about to get me some custom made Kirk Franklin. I want them slacks like Kirk Franklin had in the award show, but I want them like the print that the Bishop had. What was that, the Fendi or the Louis Vuitton print? I want my suit tight like
that. Was not
all with my lemon. And you know what? And I'm gonna have my lemon pepper steppers on. Hold on, with the 2-inch boot heels, with no socks on. And I'm talking about, I'm gonna be looking. I want, Prince. I'm talking about Junior Prince. Junior Prince. And you know what? I ain't gonna even go there. I want them things.
Said storefront Jesus.
Yeah, the storefront Jesus. Yes, sir.
Mario,
Yeah, that's
shame
the best.
on Mario.
That's the best
I
Jesus
done
right there
got
because
Mario.
the
You can take
storefront Jesus is the one where you
thank
know
you,
that
Mario.
you know the Lord is in the place when the storefront Jesus show up because everybody out there
I
hollering and
can't be a
spitting.
part of this.
Because see, I
I
get
can't
what
be a
bro is
part of
saying.
this
I get what bro
blasphemy.
is saying because you got the people out there in church who believe in Jesus. Then you got the drunks, you got the sinners, you got the crackheads, you got all them who talk
I
about
can't.
Jesus too. So it's like, okay,
No,
you talk
no.
about your Jesus, I'm gonna talk about my Jesus, okay? Because I really don't believe that we all be talking about the same person, okay? But
Stop playing.
at the end of the day, I do believe that they are all the same person.
You
I
know
don't
what I'm saying?
believe that once we die, it's going to be 15, 20 different guys that we is we going through them pearly gates or is we going through them pearly gates? Is we going to them brick gates or are we going to them wooden gates?
We're going to the project gates.
The project gates, the Section 8 gates. I mean,
Oh yeah, definitely the Section 8 gates.
you know what I'm saying?
We gonna have them. Even the weed spot gates. You know, the weed man gotta have his corner spot.
Because the weed
My
is
bad.
from the earth, even though I hate the way it smells. I honestly hate
Girl, better than them old damn
God.
old raunchy cigarettes,
Girl,
girl.
I hate both of them. I hate the smell of weed and the smell of cigarettes and the smell
Well,
of
you
black.
can't hate the weed since you just dislike the
No,
potency
I
smell
hate
of
it.
the
I hate
marijuana.
it. I hate it. I hate it.
You
I
ought to
hate
be
it.
ashamed of yourself.
I hate it. I don't
All
want
your
it in
friends,
my house.
95% of your friends still smoking
I don't
cigarettes.
want it in my clothes. I don't want it in my wig. I don't want it in my
Okay.
curtains. Okay, so
I'm about to get me a wig since you talking about wigs.
yeah, now I'm gonna put a little weed blunt right on the top of it and light it up.
Actually, I was thinking about having me a leather wig made and put it on
No,
layaway.
just get one on your beard, like Sislo, like that one dude that what's he called used to date. Misunderstood.
You is childish.
Sislo.
You talking about like Pastor Wilson?
No. Misunderstood. Her ex-boyfriend, he got a long braid. You know how
Oh
people wear the long
wow.
braid? You know how people
Oh
wear
wow.
braid in their beard?
Oh wow.
There is a man on YouTube with a channel who still got the old 80s throwback.
Oh, so he got the junior deacon treasury. He got the old Salem smoking with the Newport butt in deacon here. Oh,
Man,
okay.
Sislo, you gotta know who I'm talking about.
Y'all be shaming
That
yourself
was
out
like
here
the
talking
biggest
about people
sector. That was the
on
biggest
social media.
drama for like 3 months with Misunderstood and the dude with the braided beard.
Got to mute for a second.
And what's the lady, the really skinny lady from Cali? What's her name? She's a rapper or used to be a rapper. What's
Brittle Bone Brittany?
Oh no. Oh my God, ain't nobody in the chat. Tony Dimples, what is her name? Snoop. That's her name, Lady Snoop. Lady Snoop and Misunderstood was both messing around with the same guy, this older man who got a braided beard, a braided goatee or whatever you want to call it. But I just was like, oh, the braided beard. I don't think I could date a man with a braided beard. I mean, looking like Coolio in the chin. Oh, speaking of Coolio, rest in peace, y'all. Rest in peace to Coolio.
That was a big homie. He was all right.
I used to love me some Coolio.
He was I don't know what was going on, but you know, made the ancestors accept his soul. Well, I know one thing. When you
Coolio, the Gangsta's Paradise rapper, dead
when you start going up against the big wigs and and that's even the same thing with Kobe. When you start going up against the big wigs and pharmaceuticals and streaming companies and all these billion-dollar moguls and stuff that's owning everything, you have to be careful because he had been in a struggle with them for some years. He was going for the neck.
You gotta hear me. Y'all didn't even hear me. I was saying
No,
yeah.
we didn't hear you. I'm sorry, but they
Oh,
did
that's
say
okay.
that it might be a heart attack. They did say it might be a heart attack. Yes, Paul. Rest in peace, Coolio.
Oh, wait a minute. I was trying to say, I said, yeah, rest in peace to Coolio, but also rest in peace to Keith Wonderboy Johnson, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
wonderful.
Yes, bro.
When did he die?
He died today.
Oh man, that's sad. We be
Yeah.
watching on Gloria Cook's channel sometime. Keith Wonderboy Johnson, the Quartet brother, the little
Yeah.
dark skin, the Mississippi boy. He do all that
Singing, brother.
squalling.
Yeah.
He was like this. He was like our generation of Willie Neal Johnson.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he was 50.
Of the God. What was the name of that group? Sister, the legendary. What was it? The gospel. Oh my God. Willie Neal Johnson and the
I can't
oh my,
think.
was it the gospel? It wasn't the Southerners, was it? Wasn't
Yeah,
Jackson Southerners? Willie Neal Johnson and it was it the old Neil singers or the oh my God! But y'all know who I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who. Dang, what in the world did he kick
But
the bucket from?
they said he was 50 years old when he passed away, but they haven't really released like
No
such
details.
information, like no details, like why. I mean, I know with Coolio they said it might be a heart attack, but they
Yeah,
still
he
gotta
went
do
to
the biopsy.
his friend said he was at his friend's house.
Yeah,
Went to the bathroom and he never came back out. So he went to go
right.
check on him. But let me say something. This might sound gross to some people, but I'm saying it anyway because it's something.
You about to say something gross? Oh my God! Let me
Yeah.
get ready.
Well, not necessarily. No, it's just to some people might. It's necessary though. Okay, this has to do with
Okay.
when you go to the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
Okay. No, I'm very serious though. Because on my background in the medical field, there are a lot of things that, that I learned and that people should be cognizant of. Okay, so when you go to the bathroom and you are just say you're constipated, okay, and you know how when you are constipated, you push. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
It's too hard to kill yourself.
She's so rude. On the hood table taking personal calls.
I'm a mute her. I don't want her to say something on live while she on the phone. But Paul said Coolio was my homeboy. He was living a hard life way back. A lot of the entertainers who came out in the 80s, 90s, they did live a hard life. Like a lot of them are like living like us right now. Not that we don't have a life. Y'all know I don't mean it that way, right? But I mean just like regular people with regular jobs, paycheck to paycheck, just trying to stay above water. And they were like big hits in the 80s and 90s. And they went through all kind of shit. Drugs, addictions, hurts, losses, everything. Like, who was that? From oh my god, think time. Candy. Okay, Candy from Escape. I had watched an interview with Candy from Escape. I can't remember what show it was on, but she was being interviewed. And they had basically asked her, they said, now you was basically like, a teenager, a little girl, when you came out with Escape with the rest of the ladies. How did you manage to survive the what do they call it? What do they call it, bro? Like a lot of these younger groups from way back when, after they hit it big, they end up going like bankrupt. They end up either dying, they end up in jail, or they just end up broke, or they end up like you didn't forgot all about them. So they was asking her, like, how did you survive that? And she said, I kept working. Whatever I could do, whether it was writing for people, whether it was for producing for people, whether it's for working on a reality show. I mean, even her dungeon. She has her dungeon business where she has dungeon parties. Like people pay her to have dungeon parties. Like she has candy coated her toys. She has her hand in so many different things. And she said, I refuse to be that entertainer that was forgotten. Like that's all I did was sing with Escape, and that's all I did. So, you know, when it comes to things like that, a lot of the people, you know, they struggle. They struggle, and especially if you got some of them people who just sign you or manage you just to take advantage of you, it's easy to fall along the wayside. Back then, you know, the artists today are a lot more smarter because they saw what happened before them. They saw what happened before them. Certain people, like, let me think. Okay. Certain people like Tevin Campbell. Y'all know I love me some Tevin Campbell. If y'all been following me long enough, y'all know I love me some Tevin Campbell. I wish I could talk to him. You know what? I'm going to reach out to Tevin Campbell. I know I'm a nobody compared to him, but I'm going to reach out to him because I really would love to have him on our show. Because Tevin Campbell still be doing his shit, y'all. If y'all ain't seen him perform recently or lately, he still be doing his shit, y'all. But certain people like Tevin Campbell, and I can name a whole bunch of slew of other artists who were just awesome, were great. Like Tevin Campbell was one of the biggest R&B singers in his time, the male versions. And me, in my mind, there is no reason why he stopped singing. That's me in my mind. I don't know what he was going through personally. I know we got the stories out there where he was soliciting. He was on the corners. He was, you know, paying people for sex. You know, look at bro. He was. So, you know, we know some of the stories that was said about him, and I'm not saying they false, but I'm just saying, I mean, there's certain people like him that I would love to talk to and be like, why? You have the most, like, so many girls. You have so many fans. Whether you was gay, I know he just recently came out as gay, but everybody knew you was gay. Tevin, we been
that man got the work.
Are you breaking up? Are you breaking? Is it me?
That man got to work. That man got to work with one of the greatest musical maestros ever to exist.
Quincy.
At the age of 12.
Yes.
Well, that says it all right there.
At the age of 12. But I just don't get it. Like he produced so many albums, and then it was just like he just fell off the face of the fucking earth.
Well,
so it's people like him that I would love to talk to because Tevin has never done. What's that show, bro? Where Are They Now? Or The Unsung?
Oh, yeah.
You ever watch The Unsung? They have never did an unsung about Tevin Campbell.
Well, that's because Tevin is very, very private.
I know he's very private, but
hey, I'll be private too if I had to deal. I don't have to deal with you crazy ass niggas. I'll be private too. My bad. Sorry, we over here making a whole bunch of noise. My grandson's birthday Sunday.
Paul said, and Prince. Yeah, he did work with Prince too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he worked with a lot of the greats.
Yeah.
Which is right. And then with his voice, it's like, okay, he wasn't one of those people who could barely sing. He wasn't like some of those people. Okay, bro, we know the people back in the day who they either had stage presence or they either could sing or they either could dance.
Oh, they wasn't
Some
shit.
of the people back in the day, we were like, who the hell gave him a damn mic? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Why?
Tevin had it all. He wasn't big on dancing, but his voice, oh my God.
Yeah, the dude had vocal. He had range. But you know, hey man, I mean, life goes on, things happen.
Yeah.
Life happens to be, what it is, what it is. I mean, I just pray for the brother. Hopefully all is well with him. This way way I pray for him, hopefully he'll pray for me the same way. May not know me, but that ain't the point. But nevertheless, praise the Lord. All of
Yes,
Korean.
I just hope Tevin Campbell will come out with some new music because he still sings. He still goes around and tours. Matter of fact, who was it? What was his name? The one who
Some damn show. I just can't remember what it
why am I
was.
having a brain fart right now tonight?
Because
Was it The Neighborhood?
No, somebody just brought him on as a surprise guest in
Was it The Neighborhood?
no, it was
it was a house
right
of
on the tip of my tongue. I hate that when it's on the tip of my tongue.
You sure it wasn't The Neighborhood?
No, it was hold on. Let me see.
It was
I've seen it. I watched it.
It was the episode of House of Poetry Reunion.
Oh no, it was a
I saw it too. I can't think of the name.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me do a little Googling right now. Hold on.
Google is not your friend.
Hold on.
Google is the devil.
Oh my God. I hate that when I can't remember something. I have to get it out. Usher.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Usher. Something in Vegas, you know how they have like the stars down there and they do something
because
like
Usher was singing his song.
Usher was down there, and I think Usher was singing his song. And he invited Tevin Campbell as a surprise guest to sing in Vegas. This is just
He's been doing that. He's been doing that with a lot of the celebrities that show up.
Yeah,
that come out to sing, which is cool. That's homage.
Showed up and showed out like he still can sing.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure he can still sing if he been kind of irrelevant to the masses for a long time. Like when the last time Tevin Campbell was like what, late 90s, early 2000s. I think after 2000 plus he just like whoop-de-woo. He just went ghost.
Went ghost, and that's why I want to talk to him. I want to interview him.
Hey family, I ain't tripping off the fans on like Urkel. I want to smoke some of that. I want to smoke some of that line that Urkel got. They say Urkel got some. Boy, they say Jaleel White got some of that. Ooh wee.
Huh?
They say he got. Yeah, they say he got a. They say he got a marijuana strain line. Like the Snoop love it. He said it's some bomb.
Urkel got a weed line.
Oh,
that nigga smoked more weed. He smoked more weed than Wiz Khalifa and all of them combined.
He's a businessman.
They make you wear your pants up to your chest.
Did I smoke that? Yeah, did I smoke that? Yes, you did. Yeah, that brother smokes big. Like he's a chief keep for real.
He said it's called the Purple Urkel.
Yeah, that hey, real talk, man. Hey, that pervert. That's that great. He the junior granddaddy.
Urkel, he had on the pants pulled all the way up to his chest with the suspenders on and rocking them Happy Days shoes. You know them Happy Days shoes.
That's childish.
Saddle shoes.
Oh, so he had on some bowling ball shoes with some platform heels.
Saddle shoes.
He had on the Huggy Bear fish tanks on some bowling ball shoes.
No, the saddle shoes, the black and white, the black and white one.
You childish. That's them asylum shoes. That's them shoes for kids from an asylum.
Oh, speaking of asylum, let me finish, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me finish this tip though, because I.
Oh yeah, and then you gotta tell us your story too from D-Town.
Okay, so. Anyway, when you go into the bathroom and you're straining to use the bathroom, if you're constipated, you can't you have to hold for no longer than 10 seconds and release. If you're pushing too hard, you can if you're pushing too
You
hard,
can literally have an aneurysm, right?
you cause yourself to have a heart attack.
A heart attack. Okay, I knew it was something like that.
Right. So when you hear a lot of people saying that people was found dead on the toilet, that's a lot of the reason why is because they were constipated, they were straining, but instead of giving them their bodies or heart a break, they went into cardiac arrest because they strained and they
You
held
couldn't
it.
take a good shit and
No, no,
Paul said you
but
left us in mid-strain, and now she back with the rest of the story.
But I'm serious. It's like you have to really, really be careful because
I feel
a lot
though.
of people don't know that it can send you into cardiac arrest because
Real quick.
when you hold your breath to strain like that, you're actually holding your breath and you putting a tremendous amount of stress on your heart. So you
And
can't
I've heard
hold
that before.
you hold for 10 seconds and release, or
And if
you may
it
not
don't come
want
out,
to.
it don't come out. Try again
It don't
later.
take a laxative or a stool softener or something.
Yeah, because I heard about
But
that
that's
before.
serious. I had to make plenty of phone calls for people that lost loved ones that way. So yeah.
Well,
Well,
I believe you because I heard of that before. I just couldn't remember if it caused an aneurysm or a heart attack. I couldn't remember exactly which one it was, but I heard about that before. So, again, we're not trying to be too disgusting or anything, but and the fact that Coolio was found basically unresponsive in the bathroom. His friend said he went to his bathroom. He was in there for a long time. We don't know exactly what was going on, but there's been times where, again, not to be too explicit, but where I had to go to the bathroom, and after I done heard what can happen, and I'm in the bathroom like, oh shoot, this stuff it ain't happening today. Let me try again later, because sometimes if you try too hard to use the bathroom, if you pay attention to your body, you feel like, okay, this is something's wrong here. Like don't keep forcing it.
Strain it.
Don't force it. Don't force it. Get up, drink you some water, take a laxative. What else can you eat to make you use the bathroom? Like some
take you a shot of whiskey and eat some ice cream.
Some coffee. Coffee is good. Coffee relaxes your muscles down there.
Take you a shot of whiskey and eat you some ice cream and watch what happens.
Some granola, some milk, some dairy, some stuff like that.
Oh, he'll drink you some beer and eat you some ice cream and watch what happens.
Bananas are a little starchy, so for some people they can work as a laxative, but for some people it does the adverse thing, which is constipation. So a lot of times they tell you get bananas for babies that are with loose bowels.
And Paul said, but the homie was messing with them hard drugs since the 80s, so his heart was probably on the sprain. You know what? For him to be in 2022 with them same braids sticking up in his head, he had to be.
Girl, no, there was a few less.
No shade. No shade.
Let the homie rest. Don't do the homie like that.
No shade. No shade. I'm telling y'all, no shade. See, y'all trying to make me laugh. I'm being serious.
That's the big homie. That's the homie. Go on, Coolio.
Some years old, you still got 3 braids sticking out.
It wasn't no shade.
No shade.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No shade.
I got these long ass doggone dreads, girl, and I'm not gonna fit
you got dreads. You ain't got
dreads,
on, bro.
I didn't have my hair like that.
You ain't looking like Pippi Longstocking with 3 little skinny ass strands of braids sticking on each side of your head.
It was struggling.
With some balls around
you. How can somebody be bald? How somebody got a LeBron James hairline with balls? How?
See, now you talking about me.
How?
I said no shade. Now, bro,
how? I'm just trying to figure out how somebody gonna have a LeBron James hairline with balls. Wow.
Why you put LeBron James in it,
though? Because that's my little brother, but he got a that boy. No, that's a $1 billion hairline. That's $1 billion receding hairline right there.
LeBron James ain't got no damn hairline.
He got $1 billion. That's $1 billion.
Stop disrespecting this man, and he ain't here to defend.
He said, "No, LeBron James."
I'm not disrespecting my brother. I love Coolio, man.
That's line, right?
I'm talking about LeBron.
Oh, Brian. That's because
Does
Brian
he
is
got
a
a
big, like
headband
I
line?
said.
Like he should be selling headbands like out the ass. Like, do he got a? He ain't got no headband line.
Mm-hmm.
At least not yet.
He used to. Well, he maybe never took up on when he was up in the land. He used to wear it when he came out. Yeah, LeBron wore a hairband for a long time.
I'm just like that. You would think that people be buying headbands from him like crazy.
Basically, they tried to give him the Frozen version of "Let It Go." Let it go.
Especially the people, especially the men that don't want to let it go. Like, let it go. Let
I
it
can't
go.
stand you.
You know, you know that song? Sing that song for us. Let it go, let it go.
Fuck that shit.
Let it no, let it
go.
go. Let it go. You keep changing the info. Let
Everything's
it go.
gonna work
Let it
out
go.
right.
I can't take. Okay, you confusing me now for real though.
Let it go.
Can't take it
go.
anymore.
See, I think we're singing two different songs.
Yeah, y'all singing like three different. Y'all singing the congregational version. You singing the dismissal version, and you singing the choir rehearsal version. Which one is it?
I thought you were singing. You said
which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it?
I thought you were singing.
Is it the mother's board? Is it the mother's board? Is it the mother's board edition, or is it the pastor's anniversary edition, or is it the?
I'm singing the backslider edition.
It's the
I'm singing the go to club on Saturday, rolling the church on Sunday edition.
Oh wow, that's typical. That you know what that is. That is a religion in our community.
Let it go.
You ain't never seen the movie Frozen?
No.
Everything's gonna work out.
You never seen the movie Frozen, sis?
I have never. Let me hold up, bro. Now, hold up, bro. Speaking of
Let
Frozen,
it go. Let it go.
I like the first one better than the second one.
You know, when I do my cake decorating for customers or whatever, as far as this Frozen movie or characters or whatever, I'm not into all that Disney shit. So when somebody came to me for the first time and said their daughter wanted a Frozen themed cupcakes and all that shit, I'm like, what the fuck you mean Frozen? Frozen what? Frozen. What?
You can freeze whatever you want to freeze,
and they was like Frozen. And what's the girl name from the show? What's her name?
Elsa.
Okay, they said they want Elsa. I'm like, who the fuck is Elsa?
How you don't like Disney? You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
No, it's like, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so like I have boys, right? I have two sons. When they were younger, I would buy so many Disney movies, Disney tapes, and all this kind of shit. You know, back when the DVDs and the VHSs was in, and they were never into like cartoons like that. It was sports. And so I would buy all these damn expensive ass movies from Disney, and they would just be sitting in the damn living room in the racks, in the racks. So I really never. When you don't have kids who watch cartoons, and then we all about sports over here.
Oh, nothing wrong with it.
We see a lot of cartoons, so a lot of the characters, like what's that one character? LOL.
Oh,
that's some new age shit.
My pastor, like a year or so ago, my pastor told me that she wanted me to do the cake decorating for her daughter's birthday. And she said she wants the LOL design. So I'm like, oh, LOL. She would put LOLs, like laugh out loud.
Are you talking about that group that did that?
Babe, it's a dog.
I said, so you want me to put laugh out loud all over her cake?
You're fired.
She said, no, the
LOL.
LOL. I'm like, what you mean the LOL? So she had to send me the picture.
Oh, baby.
I'm like, no, but seriously, a lot of people have had to do that to me when they order a children themes. I'm like, who the fuck? LOL. Laugh out loud. Why your daughter want LOL on her cake? What's so funny? So yeah, I mean, a lot of the cake designs that I did for children, I had no idea who the characters were, the name of the cartoon, the name of the show. None of that. None of that.
Well, honey,
I'm telling y'all. You know what?
But you got a grandson now.
Well, I got a grandson now, and I'm still like, okay. So his first party was kind of like his first party didn't really have a theme. I guess they're gonna do that on the second party. I don't know. See, when I first had my kids,
he had
balls
and stuff.
I went all out for every single one of their birthdays. We was renting halls. We was going swimming. There's all kind of different shit that we did every birthday for my sons. But for this first birthday, they was like, you don't really know what the fuck going on. We just gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese, whatever. But when he turned 2, that's gonna be his first big.
Well, let me say, if y'all didn't really go all out, I hate to see what all out is.
Well, okay. So I went all out on the desserts, okay? We might have been at Chuck E. Cheese, but I went all out on the desserts and the table and the cakes.
But you know what though? You know what you was missing?
All the treats, because that's what I do. So of course, for my kids, my grandkids, I went all out on that. He had a spread, but
you know what you was missing though?
Facility.
Her D.
You know what you was missing though out of all that you did?
What?
You done had no lemon pepper steppers.
I thought he was about to say, take the picture.
Take the picture.
Take the picture.
Take the picture.
All on social media. Take the picture.
Take the pictures.
But girl, how do you feel about those suspects being arrested?
They shouldn't have been arrested. Leave them niggas alone. They couldn't sell that shit. If that was $1 million worth of jewelry, which it probably, I'll say honestly, because the jewelers know they can mark their shit up to 600+%. So even if the jewelry was really only worth maybe, let's just say really about $300,000-$400,000, still, even on the streets, who the hell's gonna get him some hot ass jewelry? The juryman is gonna. You think the juryman is gonna get him $50,000 to $100,000 for some stolen jewelry that he made for somebody that he conned out of $1 million?
See, they gonna melt it down, bro. They gonna melt it down anyway.
Exactly.
They don't keep it. They don't keep it like it is. They melt it down and they sell it by the weight of it. So,
I know I know y'all got a refinery up there in Michigan. Don't get me started.
Oh yeah.
Oh Mario.
I know. Now don't get it twisted. Let me get about it.
Hold on. Let me respond to Mario real quick. Mario.
4 ounces of gold.
That's where you have to get to your own personal icing printer. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the characters are not available.
Well, I want my cake with the house.
Little cake decorating, icing sheet printer, and I buy all my supplies from what is it called? Just Cakes. Is it called? Hold on. Let me see. Cakes.
Ash.
Hold up. I just got an email from them, matter of fact. Hold on.
I want a cake called In Memory of the House of Poetry.
Oh my God.
And I'm gonna send you a picture of the House of Poetry.
Ink. Okay, it's called Ink for Cakes.
With the roaches on the door.
For Cakes. Mario? Is he still in my chat?
Yeah, you know he is.
Okay, so you have an edible printer. Okay, so you have an edible printer. I don't order shit online except for my ink. So I don't order. The only thing I order online is my ink. When my ink runs out, I order my ink for my edible printer, and I print my own pictures. So yeah. But that shit is expensive. It's like $70 for the.
Well, you got it.
I'm just saying.
Baller shot caller.
You got to buy the ink. Then you got to buy the icing paper. So it is expensive. It's like what, $5 a sheet for icing paper. So it's a lot of money.
Let me hold a couple 100,000. I get it to you in about 6
$100,000. What
months.
you think gotta hit the lotto?
Man, yeah, I ain't telling everybody your business. I just said a couple 100,000. Give me a couple months.
I wish I could hit the lotto. Shit.
Yeah, give me a couple months. You get it back. I get it 2 for 4.
Paul,
2 for 4.
The ink is edible. I don't know what it's made out of, but it's edible.
2 for 4, because I'm gonna make it at least 6 to 8. So yeah, you can have that. You can have that fold real quick.
Yeah, like Paul, you know how you can go to like Paul, you know how you go to Walmart, you go to all those cake stores, whether it's Walmart, Costco, or a cake decorating store. Everybody get their ink from the same place. It's just edible ink.
What would you
for like 5 colors? It costs like $70 to get 5 cartridges of ink. So it's not cheap, but it's worth it if you are a cake decorator, because most cakes, even a sheet cake, if you're a custom cake decorator, you're gonna charge at least $60 for it. A sheet cake. So you know it's worth it. It's worth it.
What the hell is Karma Diva?
Oh yeah, let's not talk about the food coloring. Oh God, the food coloring. Oh God.
All that shit is expensive.
It's very expensive. It's very expensive to be a cake decorator, and that's why I hate when people come at you like, "What? That 3-tier cake is going to cost me $400?"
Yep, it sure is.
Like, that's basic. When you talk about a tier cake, each level is $100 basic. Okay, so they want they tier cakes all blinged out and gold and all this kind of other shit. Like, I mean, people is cheap.
Making sure your workers is keeping their hands clean.
People is cheap as fuck. Like.
Right, they want to. They what? Like $1 million.
Go to somebody else and pay that shit though.
Yeah,
$1 million.
Airbrush.
$1 million dream with a 10-cent ass.
Child. But oh yes, so I guess we got old boy out the way. I just wanted to hear if people thought that it was still a setup or if he was still in on it.
Oh, take the pictures. He's irrelevant. The real news is you. You got to fill me in.
Oh no, we already discussed me. I'm not even gonna go back.
Oh really? So
we had Laverne on the show and everything.
Dude, I tuned in. Did I tune in that late? How long did she talk on there? About 5 minutes or something? Because I can't.
She was on here for about how long, Sislo? Like 15, 20 minutes?
Because my bad, y'all.
She had already had a prior thing that was
engagement. No, I'm talking about with the subpoena. Yeah, girl, look, man.
But when she found out we was going live, she was like, "Oh, okay, just drop the link so I can jump on real quick." But yeah, we talked for about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then she had to go, but
so nigga shit. I'm still trying to figure out where you the third party at. I don't get it.
Well, yeah, that's what we were discussing earlier. I really don't understand. I mean,
why y'all want to involve me in your bullshit?
And it's not just me, bro. It's political figures in our community that's also being subpoenaed.
I don't get it.
What?
So basically,
she need her ass. That nigga need his ass. They playing games. They want some attention. I give you niggas some attention.
But see, what it is
you ain't gotta have money like that. You just
what it seems like is the people the who representing the wife and the husband. It seems like they're subpoena. I can't ever say it right. Subpoenaed people who are close to the story.
Okay, no mean you got to answer. You
but
can subpoena all the stuff you want.
And that's another thing. I already been told by a lawyer. I don't have to answer.
You ain't gotta do shit.
And they also said that sometimes, they said a lot of times people don't answer to being subpoenaed.
You don't have to. You ain't buying no law telling me what I do.
I've been a went in there and pleaded the fifth.
Don't even go in their courtroom. That's the key. Don't even go in their courtrooms. That's the key to the whole. That's the
And
whole
when
key
I
to
say
the
the
battle.
fifth,
With
I plead the fifth of Paul Masson.
I wouldn't
plead
even.
the
Fifth.
The fifth of Paul Masson. That's what
I cannot.
Fifth.
Girl.
Woo!
Fifth.
Mario, these people want discounts. And I also got a YouTube channel, all by the name of Tanya's Delights, Slice by Slice.
Is Master gonna sell us today?
So,
Mama.
I'm
Mama.
just going to
Master gonna sell us.
put that right there.
Yay!
No, Massa is not gonna sell us today. Massa is not gonna sell us today because even if we don't obey, Massa is not gonna sell us.
Master gonna sell us today, girl.
No. Not
You got a
today.
drink on that one, sis.
Not
We got a
tomorrow.
toast on that one.
Massa is not gonna sell
Why
us.
is my sister back here laughing so hard?
Because I cannot be moved. Just like a tree.
I'm talking about.
And then you gonna start singing the old Baptist hymn. You need to quit. Just like the tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be moved. You ought to be shaming yourself.
Oh, you talking about
That's what
tea?
she was about to start singing. I knew it. I pulled it out before she even finished. That's why she's up there laughing.
Back to what was Mario.
Mama.
Shoot, just like a tree standing by the waters.
Plenty. Oh, she felt that out, Shana. Now you hear Tanya?
She is doing it more. That's that.
You better woo woo woo.
That's the wine. That ain't drunk in the spirit. That's the wine in the spirit.
I shall not be.
See, come on, man. What all these doggone? What is up with all these second offering love songs?
I shall not be. I shall not be.
What is up with these offering songs? You is tripping.
I shall not be moved just like a tree
Girl,
that's planted by the
This is the thing that I have the force to deal with all my life growing up. Every Sunday school, YPWW, Vacation Bible School, Sunday morning service, afternoon guest service, Sunday evening service, Monday rehearsal, Tuesday mass rehearsal, Wednesday Bible study,
and not from Jack and Joe's.
and Friday midnight special at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh no.
That was a lot of church, wasn't it?
I sing from my diaphragm.
Mario,
my diaphragm.
He needed to come from the gusto, like from the gusto. He needs it to come from the belly. That's how they used to do it.
Don't mess with my confidence.
When I used to sing in concert choir, when I was in concert choir in high school, they said it has to come from the diaphragm. It has to come from the belly. From the belly of the beast. The belly of the beast. That's where it has to come from.
You can't have a lot of gas.
You gotta come from the belly. You gotta come from the belly of the hell.
You can't have a lot of gas, girl. Cause that gas, you hit that note. Woo! Oh, good Lord. You know that, yeah.
Oh my God.
My grandma used to say the devil is a lie. She gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, my nana was rude in church, whether you was preaching or not. The devil is a lie. She need to go to the bathroom, toilet, or something.
Mario said, I am a choir director. I'll be on. Man, I'm telling you, I was in choir from 9th grade to my senior year.
That man said he a choir director. You be on the wrong thing.
My 2nd grade to damn near when I grew up in church. So yeah, I know that choir life.
Petey Wheatstraw, the devil's
Mario,
son-in-law.
I still say,
And both of y'all do
hey,
too, bro. You play the
don't
instruments in the choir and
damage
everything.
my self-esteem.
Sislo can sing. Shoot, Sislo
Yeah,
be
she'll be
right.
singing.
Mario,
She
don't
done,
damage my self-esteem.
yeah, she
Sislo
get
be
all.
hitting
You know what?
high notes.
No,
Let me tell you something.
I'm
I'm
an
gonna tell you
alto.
something.
I'm an
no.
alto. Sislo's a soprano.
If I'm gonna tell you something. If you've never pulled a Matty Moss Clark, you ain't a real choir director.
Say it.
I'm gonna tell you y'all, if you don't know the infamous incident, and you know what? The funny
I
part about
wish
it,
you
my
would throw
godmother,
a shoe at me.
and that was
I
my
mean, have y'all
godmother
seen
what
the
she
Throw a
movie?
shoe at
Have
me.
y'all seen
I
the
wish
movie?
you would.
And you know what,
Thank you.
sis?
See, Mario
Sislo.
said, Mario, no. He said, Sislo got a great voice. I'll put her on leads. You put her on leads and you put me in the background. I sing in the background.
And you know what? And you know who she threw that shoe at? That was Gwen's mom. That was my godmom. Who she had threw from back home. She had threw that shoe at, but it wasn't that because Mama Jackie is one of the baddest legendary singers out of Omaha, Nebraska. But it was a note. I get, you know how when somebody like they trying to figure out, okay, where everybody at. So she humming it, and I guess Maddie heard it and was like, pick up her shoe and threw it at her. And Mama Jackie looked at her like, lady, you just do not know how fast that you was about to get your ass whooped.
You done fucked up now. Like in Minister Society. You know you done fucked up.
Yeah, like, well, hold up. I'm gonna stay sane. For real, that's one of them grands. That's my family, man. But yeah, that is a real story.
That's holy.
That's real. That's a real story. That's real true. Like Matty Moss Clark. Yeah, that shit went viral. It well back then, when it went viral, it was the talk of the town, the church announcement.
In church, but I threw some blows in church.
I know that's right. Hell yeah, whoop your ass in church. I pray for you in church.
I ain't never threw no Bibles or no microphones.
They was long stroking at the basement in the church too.
Ghetto ass ratchet.
It was a lot of stroking going on at the church too.
I used to fight in church.
Sis, you wasn't doing nothing no more sinful. What's sinful from you? What's most sinful? You whooping ass or somebody getting their back blown out in the basement of the church?
That line.
Look, she roguish. Look at her.
No, for real. Y'all see that line?
Yeah, we see that's a roguish. That's from
line right there going down.
Man, that's from her. You look at her. Look at her.
That's from when I was fighting this boy. I was fighting this boy on the church van. And we had a raggedy ass church van. And you know how the vans didn't have the covering. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
What do you call that stuff?
You talking about the
covering
wood?
That goes
Yeah, you talking about the wood panel? Yeah,
over all the bars and shit.
Yeah, the wood panel, all that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man, I must have wrenched back.
Range back.
I must have ranged back, boy. I ranged all the way back. And just pow, and hit this nigga.
And you cut yourself.
My hand got split on the top of the church van.
Yeah, it sliced you.
That scar, and this happened I was probably in the 6th grade.
Yeah, that's still.
6th grade.
That's still gonna win.
And this little bitty scar, it was all the way across.
Over time it healed.
My skin was hanging and everything. They had to wrap it up, and it was bad. It was bad.
You was leaking.
It was bad. But
you was leaking.
That nigga ass, boy. I rest around. Wow, man, we was fighting in that church van, all over the church van.
I know that's right.
I used to fight in church all the time.
I know that's right. I'm trying to tell you, sister, that's how we got down, man.
There was nothing to fight no boys. It was nothing to fight no boys in the neighborhood.
That's because you roguish, man.
I fought more boys than I fought girls. That's
just take it for what it's worth. I love the family, but you just roguish.
Hey, listen.
You are successful. That's you, my sister from another mister. You is a queen. Yes, you are. But at the end of the day, you are capital ROGUISH.
But that's
from the projects.
That's in the past.
They ain't from the past.
That's in the
That's
past.
just your character, but you know how you became sophisticated. You became sophisticatedly roguish.
Bro, I'm Bugetto. Bro, Bugetto. Say it with me.
Oh, Bugetto roguish.
Bugetto. That's what I am today.
So you bougie and ghetto at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I said, roguish.
Exactly. No, Bugetto. No, it's like, okay, Bugetto is, if y'all don't understand the meaning of Bugetto.
Roguish.
No, Bugetto says, where's my sister? Okay, Bugetto is when you
roguish.
Like you know how to act in public, you know how to act in a conference, you know how to act in a business setting, you know, at work, but you also, if push comes to shove, if somebody tests your gangster,
Jesus is on the man.
Hood, you go straight hood on their asses. Like that's Bugetto.
Like I said, roguish.
Like no, for real.
Straight like that.
You basically like to fight and say a prayer at the same time.
Mario, do you understand where I'm coming from?
You like to fight and say a prayer at the same time.
I know where you
that was back in the day. I don't fight anymore.
I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Pray for him, Lord.
No, that was man. Okay,
beat your motherfucking ass at the same time.
Okay, let me tell you, bro. Now you know Ethel, right?
Yeah, Mama E.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you one time. One time I was in a fight at church, and it was in the parking lot under the tent. And
I'm scared of this.
I was fighting, and you know when you be fighting, like I black out when I fight, right? So I'm fighting, and I'm cursing, I'm calling this chick every name in the book, but a child of God, right? So you know what Ethel was doing to me the whole time? Why it was like 2-3 pastors trying to get me off this girl.
Oh, well, that's right, girl.
She was slapping me in my mouth because she was trying to get me to stop cursing in church. So it sounded a little something like this. Baby, bitch, your mother, think your mother, look at that bitch, I don't bitch, what's up, bitch? That's what it sounded like. She was.
I would have been cracking up, though. I'm sorry.
She was popping my lips the whole time while I'm cussing my ass off. And I had like all these guy preachers and pastors because it was like a Holy Ghost tent revival thing going on. So I had all these preachers and pastors holding me. I had
all them people shouting,
holding me back.
I missed that one.
And little old, he know who I'm talking about, little old Ethel.
Yeah, Mama E.
Mama E. She was up there to smack me in the lips. Tanya, stop cussing. Tanya, stop cussing. You in church, Tanya. I mean, bitch, I'll fuck you up, bitch. Fuck you. I mean, I was going off. Like
that's Mama Ethel.
And all my listeners said, that's all you heard. I was going off.
Ethel don't like that cussing.
My list was sold for like a month.
Damn.
My list was sold for like a month.
She is quick.
The funniest part is, and y'all done heard me talk about my mama before.
Yeah,
Ethel is sweet little mama. Don't like no confrontation. She don't like being involved in no drama. My mama is just like, I'll pray about it. We gonna pray about it. So they had let her know that I was out there fighting again, and she does what she always did, and she would just be like, okay, is she all right? You know, that's my mom. And she would come out and she would be like, okay. She would always come out at the end of the fight because she was never in no rush because she knows she couldn't stop me. She couldn't stop me. She couldn't control me. Once, you know, if you're a fighter, you've never been in that mode where you like, I will steal on anybody that touched me. That's how I was. So my mother learned early on, let her get it all out. And we discuss it later. because I would be in that zone where I don't see mama. I don't see, like when I used to fight in church, I didn't see pastor. I didn't see no bishop. I didn't see, it was fuck whoever in my way. I'm swinging whatever. So she would come out of church and she would say, is you okay? Is everything okay? They would talk to my mom and they would always say the same thing. She can't just keep coming here fighting. But the thing about it was I wasn't provoking nobody. That's one thing I never did. From the time I was a little bitty baby girl to now, I never provoked shit. I never start shit. It was always people fucking with me and picking with me. It has been that way my whole life. And I can put that on the Bible. I never just fought nobody just because, I just want to fight them. No. It was always somebody starting shit with me. Like, for real.
Could you roguish?
No, I was not. But people would try
quiet,
me.
roguish.
So when I say every fight I got into, I never started, I put that on my mama. I swear to God. And people who know me, they know I never start shit with people. Never. Nope. But if you come to me and you want to fight, it was like, I didn't like to fight, but it was like, I'm going to fight because I'm going to whoop your ass.
She said,
it is what it is.
All of us, man.
Wait, Cam, that's my son. He's talking about you should have been on Scared Straight. No, I wasn't on Scared Straight. I went to the programs, but they didn't have a Scared Straight TV shows back then.
No, we had Scared Straight probation officers that send your ass to Kearney or Geneva. Nigga, they send your ass to Kearney or Geneva. That's where the hell you going.
Right. And I told my sons before, we had
no Scared Straight, you going straight to Kearney.
One of my moms, what's up, son? But I done told my sons before, we had the Scared Straight programs back in the day, but they didn't call them Scared Straight. But you would go to these programs and they would, the East Omaha prison over there.
Yeah, over by the airport.
That's where they would send you. So I had to go there twice, actually. I was scared. I don't even know. I can't even remember what they called it back then, but I called it Scared Straight just because of the TV shows that came after that time where they would take kids to jail and they would try to scare them straight. So I called it Scared Straight, even though it probably was called something else back then. But I had to go twice. And I'll never forget one of my favorite cousins, boy cousins, to this day. I remember the second time I went through that program, he was in prison. And I'm not going to say his name, but most people who know me and my family know exactly who I'm talking about. But he was in there because he was in there often. Like, he was always in jail or in prison. And the second time he seen me come through there, he was like, he called me by my nickname. He said, Poo Poo, I don't want to ever fucking see you in here again. I will beat your black ass if I ever see you here again. So he was one of the people who was like, okay, bitch, you need to get your shit together. You're getting all this trouble out here. You need to get your shit together. So yeah, Kearney and Geneva. Yeah. Kearney was for the guys. Geneva was for the females. I never stepped foot in a prison as far as being
when you got grown, you went to either York.
Like yeah, I went to
York or LCC.
Let's not forget York.
Yep.
But I never was
that's for the women prison.
As far as locked up. The only times I went to jail was either to pay somebody a visit, put some money on somebody's books, or I had to go through them damn programs. But I
went to the NSP, Nebraska State Penitentiary.
That's why I say, bro, I am nothing like
Lancaster County.
What we remember and what I'm not that person anymore. But don't test my gangster. That's what you know what I'm saying? Like, we done all came up in the hood. We done grew up. We got families now. We got shit to lose now. So it's not like I'm just gonna be out there in the streets on some rah bullshit.
I know that's right.
Never that. I'm too old for that. You see, the thing about it was when I was younger, I'm a thick woman now. I'm a big woman now. But when I was younger, I was a very small girl. I was a very small girl. So a lot of people used to try to pull up my card because they didn't know I had hands. They didn't know. So a lot of people used to try me and test my gangster when I was younger because they thinking, oh, this little girl, you know, they didn't know. But then they would find out the hard way. No, I don't fight. I don't fight. At my age, I am too old to fight. I am very much more mature than I used to be. Very, very, when I say God has truly changed my life from how I was when I was younger. And I'm sure a lot of y'all have gone through certain experiences where you'd be like, oh my God, if this was back in the day, what you would do now. I mean, it's a lot of us who go through these changes and you look back and you be like, I can't believe I used to act the way I act. I used to do the things that I did, but it has to be God too. I know for a fact, you know, when you get into some shit, bro, and Cislo, Champagne, when you get into shit and you know that you have grown and matured because you know you would dog walk a bitch.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You ever been in an instant, whether it's at a gas station, whether it's at a grocery store, whether it's at the hospital, whether it's at work, and you be like, I know I've been changed.
Or your boss.
Or your boss, that's what I'm talking about, at work.
Man.
And you be like, I know I've been changed.
I got to leave.
The angels in heaven. Child, I'm telling you.
They ain't looking for my name right now.
When I get I got to go because that crying and shaking, yeah, because then I'm about to black out on and just.
I'm telling you, I know that I have been changed because a lot of things back then I didn't even think about, like jobs. You know how you be like, I can't go to, like right now, you be like, I can't go to jail because I got car payments. Some people got rent. I got mortgage. You got shit like back in the day, you be like, shit, fuck all that. It don't even, nothing matter. Like, because all that shit.
Going to the county.
So for you to grow and mature and realize that there's bigger things out here than just reacting a certain way to a certain individual. I know I've been changed. I know in my heart.
I thought you wanted to hang out at the county.
And God still ain't through with me yet. Because, but again, like I said, I don't fuck with nobody who don't fuck with me. Shit.
There it is.
Yeah. But anywho. I'm off this weekend, y'all. This is my first weekend off in a long time.
About time.
I'm gonna sleep in till about 12.
You gonna wake up about 4 o'clock in the morning to my
And you already know, how it is. Like you be thinking you gonna sleep in on your day off. I know I'm gonna get up around 4, 5, 6, 7. And they be like, what the hell am I doing up? But no, I'm seriously, I'm gonna try to sleep in till about 10, 11, 12. But I do got somebody coming over tomorrow because, Christmas, of course, is a couple of months away. And I start my decorating like a couple of months in advance. So today I had my gutters cleaned really good to make sure they were straight. Because tomorrow, I'm having people come over to hang my Christmas lights all around my house on the roof.
It ain't even Halloween yet.
My mother.
It ain't even Halloween yet.
Listen, bro. Y'all is in Texas. You know how it gets in Omaha.
I know, but
you can't be like procrastinating because of the weather. You don't know what the weather is gonna do.
I'm saying it ain't even Halloween yet.
But bro, have we not got snowstorms and ice in October?
Yeah, we done got snow in September.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So I'm having them come out tomorrow to hang my lights around the house.
So you just want to be ready already.
Yeah, I'm not lighting shit. I'm not lighting shit.
You gonna have that shit. You gonna let me test.
Right. They just gonna hang all the lights around the house. and I'm not gonna have nothing plugged in, nothing like
You
that. They
wanna
just
make sure they some LEDs. Don't get all them old
oh,
timers.
I do got LEDs.
Have your light bill like $1,500.
Hold up.
You really, and you would really like to go and show your lights.
Hold on, bro. Don't be talking shit, bro. Don't be talking shit.
And I'm mad at Karma Diva. Her dusty ass ain't showed up.
I know you talking shit, right? I got boxes and boxes.
Oh wow.
You see?
She got all the LEDs. Amazon hooked you up, yeah. Amazon, huh?
I got boxes and boxes.
So you about to put how many boxes of lights around your house?
Well, see, them lights that I got right now, it's about 200 feet. It's about 200 some feet of just the icicles.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
to put the icicles around the top of the house. And then the other shit is gonna be yard shit. So I got shit coming in from Amazon, you know, like angels and Santas and Rudolphs and you know, all kind of other shit that you like, you know, just put in the yard, out in the yard. So yeah, I got shit coming tomorrow and shit coming the next day, and
You gonna have you a jolly Christmas.
yeah, it's gonna be really lit. It's gonna be really lit. So you know, this is my first Christmas in my new house. So I really want to do it up big. You know,
I ain't mad at you.
As you should.
I want to do it up big because I'm normally my inside of my house, every Christmas, the inside of my house, the whole house is just so Christmassy. I got lights everywhere, across the ceiling, everywhere in my house. But you know, this is my new house that I just bought and purchased. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm going all out on the outside, inside, the yard, everything for Christmas. So that's what I'm looking for. So I had my gutters cleaned today. A guy that has been doing work on my house. I done had like a lot of us. You know what I mean? A lot of us doing stuff on my house since I bought my house. So one of the guys that I had hired for something else in the past, he came today. He cleaned my gutters thoroughly, make sure they was straight, because tomorrow we hanging the lights on the gutters all around the house. So yeah. But that's just right now. Nothing else is going to go up till like after Thanksgiving. So once we hang the lights on the house, they just gonna be there. They're not gonna be plugged up. They're just gonna be there. And then after Thanksgiving, then I'm gonna turn them on, and then I'm gonna put all the stuff that goes in the yard. You know, all the different decorations and stuff. I'll put them all in the yard.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So don't be talking stuff about me, bro. Shoot.
I ain't mad. You doing what you do, man. I'm chilling, man. You know, ain't no fuss my way. I'm just who the hell got okay.
What happened to Sislo?
Oh, she said that
was her phone dying or?
Well, she said she was sleepy.
Oh,
she was tired.
She did put some Z's in the She did put some Z's in the chat. Well, that's okay. We had fun tonight. We laughed. We kicked it. We talked some shit.
Yeah, no doubt. You still having your thing on Sunday, right? Or you already had your interview? That's what.
No, I don't know. I'll talk to her, but I think she pretty much said what she had to say, because again, she doesn't want to say anything incriminating or jeopardize her case. You know what I mean? So she didn't want to go too far into, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, if you rewind the video all the way to the very beginning, like she literally jumped on as soon as I started the show.
Gotcha.
So, and I didn't even know she was going to go on tonight because we were supposed to do it Sunday. So, but I did tell her, I said, it is Friday Night Live and we talk about a lot of shit on Friday. So we definitely going to be talking about that. So because a lot of people know what's going on. So we ain't waiting till Sunday, till we gonna talk about it a little bit. So I guess she was like, okay, well, if they're gonna talk about it tonight, I might as well just jump on. But yeah, so make sure you rewind it, bro, and check out what she said, in the beginning of the video.
Oh, will do. I mean, ain't no thing. I thought I had came in. I'm like, well, hold on, I'll give her a little bit. I end up walking up to the store. I'm like, man, I don't feel. I'm just, you like,
I know.
Like, damn,
so
like
trust me. I literally got off at 8. I mean, I work till 8 p.m. So I literally got off and I laid in my bed for a second. Then my grandson called me, so we talking on the phone for about 15 minutes. I'm like, oh my God, I'm supposed to go live at 9. So I was like, oh, let me just get off of here and go live at 9. And she jumped on here, and I was like, okay, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. But there is a YouTuber that's local that I'm gonna hit up, because I'm like, if I absolutely do have to go to court, I want somebody to document. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? So I know this YouTuber. We support each other's channels. He's from the streets. He's from the hood. I be sharing his videos on my YouTube page sometimes. But I'm gonna see if he can show up at the court sessions, document, shit like that. Because if I'm there, I can't really take notes if I'm on the stand. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I hit him up. So I'm going to see if he can do that, because I don't really know any. It's another YouTuber I know, but they stay in Council Bluffs. But I don't know too many YouTubers. It's not a lot of YouTubers in Omaha.
Well, that's because there's a whole lot of other shit going on. They don't want to be exposed on YouTube.
Yeah. And that's the thing about the Hood Table. Our motto has always been, from the very beginning, we discuss everything from the hood to the White House and in between. So we discuss everything. Sure.
That means if you're whether you're a shining star, superstar, or dusty.
Exactly. So it is what it is. It is what
take the pictures. That's all we do.
It is what it is.
We're gonna take the pictures for social media.
Exactly.
That's all we can do is take the pictures.
Exactly.
What the hell is Karma Diva?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where she is. I don't know if she's relaxing right now or asleep or got.
Hawaii was like a month ago.
I don't know. But she did comment in our chat when she was like, what the hell is going on with this court case? But she did come in the chat, so I don't know what she's doing. But I do want to say that I thank everybody for tuning in tonight. As usual, for our Friday Night Live, no holds barred. If you are new to the channel, on Friday Night Lives, it's you might as well call it Fuck Shit Friday. Don't give a fuck Friday, because we will discuss anything and everything under the sun. Whether it's something personal or something that's local or trending, celebrities, whatever, we discuss it on Friday Night Live. So I thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, please, and thank you very much.
I know that's right.
But yeah, you got anything else for me? Otherwise, I'm about to jump off of here.
I think I'm cool. I've been, my fat dude, his birthday. He'd be 1 year old on Sunday.
Oh my gosh, what y'all got planned?
Well, they gonna a whole bunch of shit, I guess.
Now we get to Sesame Street. So y'all gonna have a get together at the crib, or is y'all going somewhere?
No, they call my motherfucker house. They gonna go right on out there to at my job. I'm gonna use the office area where the pool.
So you use the party room or something like that.
Yeah, it's the office. Yeah. It has a little sitting area. Got a table. The same got the fitness room connected up in there. Got the
I know some. Okay.
Screens, and then outside is the pool, and then over on the other side of the pool is the horseshoe. volleyball pit, you know, with a little, you know,
My
little
daughter
grill.
don't like Chucky. She's scared of the
So
mouse.
yeah,
Oh Lord.
and
You know
Chucky
what?
was
My
a rat.
grandson didn't like Chuck E. Cheese either. He was crying. Oh my God. And we actually did it at Chuck E. Cheese. So you know that thing you go in to win, like the coupons would be like money flying all over the place.
Yep.
You know how you go into that? It's like a closed up thing, a tube.
Right.
Yeah. And my son had went in there with the baby. He put his son in there, and oh my God, I was like so upset because my baby was just crying, and he had his hands on the glass, like, help me, help me. Money was flying all over him, and everybody was screaming and shouting, and he was so scared. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, get my baby out of there, get my baby out of there.
That's another reason why she said everybody always having their first birthdays at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes, at Chuck E. Cheese. And I'm like, let me tell you something,
Oh,
though,
yeah.
Champagne. When the birthday was coming up, I already knew I was going to make all the desserts and stuff, right? But I had reached out to one of my Facebook friends who do parties and all the decorations and all that kind of shit, you know? So I had reached out to her and was like, my 1-year-old grandson's birthday coming up, whatever. I'll let you know exact time because I need you. Then I find out that they want to have it at Chuck E. Cheese. So I have to hit that girl up and I'll say, never mind. They want it at Chuck E. Cheese. Maybe next time. Because, you know, I'm just the kind of person with all my sons and they know it. Like every single birthday is like a big to-do. So that's what I was looking forward to, a big to-do for my grandson's first birthday. But it is their child. And they wanted to do Chuck E. Cheese. But I did also tell them for his second birthday, it's going to be on and popping. So they already know. So, but, you know, when it comes to the parents, you can't overrule the parents, you know. Just...
I wasn't tripping. I didn't want to go to Chuck either.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, because my sons know I never took them to Chuck E. Cheese. Never.
They ain't missing
One
shit.
of mine had a birthday at Chuck E.
Yeah, but see, the only reason why, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, the only reason why, and I'm not really hating on Chuck E. Cheese because kids have a lot of fun there, but the only reason why I didn't have my kids' birthdays ever at Chuck E. Cheese because their food is disgusting.
Showbiz.
A little thin ass paper pizza.
Showbiz was that shit.
Their food is disgusting.
Showbiz was that spot.
Man. Chuck
Showbiz.
E. Cheese, they pizza tastes like cardboard.
Like Tombstone pizza.
It is disgusting. The best thing at Chuck E. Cheese is to just fuck around and get their lettuce for a salad.
Salad bar.
That's the salad. That's it.
Showbiz. If a person never experienced Showbiz pizza who Chucky had replaced, Showbiz they had real food. They pizza was bomb.
Yeah, you're right. And Katie in the chat, she said yes, Showbiz was it.
Showbiz was that spot. Like, I mean, sometimes we would go out there just to get some food. Wouldn't even be about just going to show. Yeah, Showbiz
party or nothing. You just go out there.
Man, Showbiz had the banging ass pizza. Man, come on, man. I mean, man,
Showbiz. But yeah, that damn I never. A few friends had invited me before to their kids' parties. You know, before I had kids, and this was years ago, of course. But when I would go to my friends' parties for their kids, and I would taste the pizza or taste the food, I'm like, this pizza ain't even got no crust. It's like the cheese is just sitting on the motherfucking table. What the fuck? And it feels like the best thing was the lettuce. Put a little lettuce and a little ranch on your plate, and that was like it. So when I had my kids, I never once considered going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Valentino.
When it's my grandkids, I can give my advice, but they wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese, and it was fun. It was cool.
Take them grandbabies where you grew up going to Valentino's.
Yeah, that's what I said. After he turned 1, I said the second birthday party, I'm doing this. I'm planning this for the second.
He going to the bowling alley. He gonna get drunk. No, I'm just playing.
No, he ain't gonna get drunk.
And baby,
No, we wouldn't do that to the baby.
I know that's right. We already have enough drunk ass niggas around here.
Thank you. And on that note, I'm about to get off of here so I can make me a drink. Okay.
I ain't mad at you because I might drink another beer. I'm about to watch Doctor Strange in the morning.
Really? You know what? I've been watching 911. I've been watching
listening. Listening to Wyclef Jean while you watching it. Someone please call 911.
No, I've been watching 911, the TV show with the firefighters and stuff.
I know what you're talking about. I just said that you was listening to Wyclef while you was watching 911.
Oh no!
I just got shut down.
What is it called? Matter of fact, it's on Hulu. It's on Hulu. 911. Because they got the the firefighter show. That shit is good. That shit is really good. I like watching those type of shows where they be saving people and rescuing people and all that kind of stuff. So I watch that till I fall asleep.
I need to start me a series called Julio and Raimundo.
Oh my God.
Tight like that with them. You know what I'm saying?
With the lemon pepper steppers?
Yeah, the lemon pepper steppers. Oh, I'm gonna make the lemon pepper steppers. I got to eventually get my lemon pepper steppers just right, girl. Got to get it.
My goodness. Well, you know what, you guys? I love you guys. Champagne, my sis in the background. I love you. I thank you guys for tuning in with me this Friday night. We about to get up off of here. Thank you, Katie. Katie said, T, enjoy sleeping in. Grateful for each of you. Take good care of yourselves this weekend. Honey, when I don't get to sleep in much because I work all the time. So I am sleeping in tomorrow as long as I can. And then my grandbaby is going to come over tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to keep him overnight. So he's going to spend the night. But yeah, I'm going to try to sleep in as long as I can in the morning and then clean up before he get over here. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. Love you, bro. Love you, sis. Everybody, make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Tomorrow night, bro, I will be having my baby overnight. But if you guys, if anything comes up, hit me up Sunday if you want to go live or anything like that. Something comes up.
I know what it is.
Something breaking news or whatever,
I know, right?
Hit me up if y'all want to go live Sunday. Otherwise, I'm just going to be chilling.
Praise white Jesus and all the other Jesus and Korean Jesus.
All right. And on that note, everybody, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember. Keep it hood.
And brush y'all teeth.
Brush y'all teeth and wash y'all face and clean y'all arses.
Make sure you got the wipes, the dude wipes, the dudette wipes, and the wipes for just everybody got the wipes.
Clean y'all arses. Okay.
Exactly. And make sure y'all do something good for the next person.
Yeah, that's especially right now. Like I meant to say this earlier in the show, but there are a lot of people who are suffering down on the East Coast. So just in case any of you feel a little giving, you want to donate or be charitable, there are a lot of organizations down south on the East Coast who are, taking up donations for people because a lot of people have lost their homes. Some people have lost their lives. So if you know anybody who stays on these, I have a bestie who stays in Florida. I done checked on her. I've been checking on her. I know some YouTuber friends that I have that live down there. I've been checking on them. So if you know anybody who lives in that area, check on them. Please check on them. And if you feel like you want to contribute or something, feel free. Contribute to the people down there because it's a lot, and it's not over yet. It's hitting the North Carolinas right now, so it's moving further up the coast right now. So yeah, Keep everybody, keep those people in your prayers. Even if you don't give, just keep them in your prayers.
There it is.
All right. Love you guys. Take care.
Love you
Enjoy
too, sis.
your ta-ta for now.
For sure. Peace and love, y'all.
All right. Peace and love. Good night.